What's a type you're attracted to but too embarrassed to tell anyone? From r/AskReddit. Mad scientists. So many of these aren't embarrassing. Feral swamp witches that will haunt my dreams and send me increasingly disturbing visions until I crawl back begging for mercy. Oh, negative. Crazy enough that I think I might actually get stabbed, but not crazy enough to actually do it. Weird ones. Helvetica Bold. It's a classic, but I still use it in many design layouts. I still find the early 2000s skater or in a band type look hot. According to my therapist, it's emotionally unavailable people that never intend to truly commit to me. Edit. I hope y'all heal from the things that have hurt y'all and find the love y'all deserve. Light skin tone emoji modifier heart suit. Tall women that are 35 to 40 and call me a good boy. I literally have no type and no girl ever believes me. Scrolling through this post proves it. I'm just like yep, strong girls love M, thick girls love M. Goth girls love M, tomboy girls love M, tall girls love M. Short girls love M. I've said if someone ever went through my P*RN search history they would think multiple people used the computer. I think it's one of the reasons I can fall in love with anyone as long as I like their personality. Dweeb girls who'd explain to me the entire unabridged lore of whatever obsession they currently have. You know what I just love about this whole entire thread? Basically every person in the world is attractive to someone else, that's just so D*M and wholesome. I like thick ugly men and I don't care, I'll tell anyone. If I'm F***ing you, it means you're just not conventionally attractive. Sorry. Obviously I find them attractive, they're just not classically so. I'm 38, and I'm starting to be attracted to men with gray hair. Or at least salt and pepper hair, which is completely age appropriate. But it feels really weird. Girls with big noses. I'm not quite sure why. Something about a prominent nose just adds a unique sexiness to a woman's face. I like girls with big ears, haha, I find it cute. Girls that are tall as F***ck. Finally, an actually embarrassing one. As a 23-year-old woman, a mom in her 40s/50s. It's in for men to be into MILFs, but I've never heard women going for it as well. I never mention it. I like the death by snoo type of women. I scrolled to see if my answer was here. It wasn't. I have no shame in it though. I like bigger guys. Always have, always will. Woman shrugging medium light skin tone. I like the just rolled out of bed look. Hair in a sh*t*ss bun, glasses, no makeup, wearing a 10-year-old hoodie. I like short guys. Super shy girls. Dating one currently and I love her so much. I feel like people assume if you like shy quiet women that you just want someone subservient, but the truth is I just like taking care of her and I love the way she looks at me when I predict what she wants and is so happy because I pay attention to her, so I know how to love her and serve her. Tomboy. My best friend. Edit. Yeesh, this has got a lot of attention. I don't plan on hiding it forever, but now isn't a good time to tell them. Seriously. They're grieving and stressed and generally not in a good headspace. And I'm not going to make it worse by dropping this on them. Someday I will, but that day isn't today, and neither will tomorrow be. Thanks for all your advice, smiley face. I'm attracted to men who look like they should be in an 80s porno. Thin, mustache, look like they work with their hands, drooling face. I've always been attracted to fat girls. I was embarrassed about this when I was younger, but fortunately got over it. A skinny man who wears reading glasses. They're so hot to me. Assertive, not in a bossing around kind of way, more a she gets what she wants kind of way while still being a kind person. Thick squishy thighs and a big soft belly, smiling face with hard eyes. Flat chest. Butch/androgynous women. Although I'm not embarrassed, being married to man I find when I mention it. It poses questions I don't really have an answer to. I like women that are kind of mean or at least look mean and stern. Lesbians and bisexual chicks. Since my 20s I think I've only dated one straight woman. I don't seek them out, it just ends up that way. I asked my lesbian ex-girlfriends what's up with this. I guess I have a type, lesbians. I'm male. Medium ugly conservative white men. I'm a flaming bisexual liberal married to another flaming bisexual liberal. And yet. Nerdy and emo guys. A certain type of crazy. Thin and artsy, a mental breakdown waiting to happen with high levels of empathy and love for animals. I crush hard for anybody who fits that description, but I realize it is bad for me, lol. What a wonderful body positive thread. This is rare. Men with red hair. Although I'm not embarrassed. Although a bit embarrassed to have a type. It seems kind of shallow. It just seems to be unusual to love a specific hair color. Edgy douche. Think Machine Gun Kelly. I find him very attractive, but if I was to date him I'd never want him to talk or do anything because he's an incredible douchebag. For whatever reason I find him physically attractive. Tall and slim. Stick boys if you will. Goth girls. Girls with crooked teeth. Adrian Brody noses. Muscle mommies / gym gals / athletic girls. No matter the lack of feminine features, as long as it's a gym girl I'm hooked. Bad boy musician types. Not the kinds of men I would ever go near, but I can look from a distance anyway. I should add that my going near other men days is long past. I've been married for 20 years and plan to stay that way. Chubby, nerdy, gamer girls. Those damaged anti-hero types in many detective series and movies. Gets me every time. The Jesse Eisenberg / Michael Cera type. I'm not embarrassed about it, but bigger women. I don't mean the C with large thighs and butts, no, I want that tummy too. Give me cellulite and stretch marks. When I was young, I dated a girl with a really small head one time and I wouldn't mind more of a regular-headed woman. But I dated this girl with this little pen top. You know? Sometimes when I'm making out with her I hold her face with my two hands. And the bottom of my hands would touch below her chin and the top of my hands would touch at the top of her head. At the same time. And she was an adult. Obviously. And I just remember, like D*MN, she got that little cabbage ball. And I just started thinking how many ideas could she even have in this thing. In this hitter, you know? On top of her neck? And I was just always scared that someone with a ball bat would roll up and just try and hit a double. Buff women and twinks. Skater guys. I'm 40 years old. Mid-30s to 40s men with a salt and pepper look, also a nice dad bod. Emo girls. Specifically with blue hair. I'll let you guess what happens every time. Trashy coke *re skinny girls with punkish hair and wave-like eyes. Fleas in shame. Women with big noses. It's almost off-putting but somehow also really hot. It's definitely more normalized now, but I was always into bigger, curvier girls since I was a kid. I hid it when I was still in school because my friends would relentlessly pick on me for dating a girl that was even slightly chubby. Even a few years after I graduated I would keep my preferences to myself. Eventually realized that who I dated shouldn't matter to anyone besides me. Just returned home from the gym. My wife refuses to get anywhere near me because she's all hot, sweaty and disgusting. Yes, you are Han, and I'd like to get a little hotter. Sweatier, and disgusting er. Girls in tank tops and sweatpants really rustle my jimmies. My wife knows this. Nobody else does though. The awkward geeky guys with glasses, the ones who are confident in the things they love but just a bit awkward. There's just something I love about winding them up, because sometimes they'll try and give as good as they can get. But once they don't know what to do, they're usually smiling and having fun but have no idea what to say. That's the bit I like. The minute I see I can get that reaction out of someone, I'm hooked. But it's also an issue, because usually they have low self-esteem, so at some point it turns into a "why are you dating someone like me?" That mother of asterisker is not real type. Bullying and childhood trauma killed any semblance of shame I've ever had. Big beefy men. Big boys. Human equivalents of bears. Tall and broad with thick arms and soft bellies, that could just pick me and throw me around. There is no too big. I loved climbing trees as a kid and now I'm rediscovering that hobby. Men who watch anime and play video games and have any other nerdy hobby. I'm not joking. I was a weird anime kid growing up, it contributed to my bullying. I refused to give up on my interests. As an adult, seeing PPL that did the same or just got into them. Living their life unashamed, talking about One Piece or some hentai. Or their smut fix without a care in the world makes me happy. *LL yeah, weebs grow up, and we sometimes end up being pretty cool PPL. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Keep the thread going in the comments section down below.